Alrighty, so I follow this food thread on Reddit, and just usually has like good food spots, right? And there was one thread that said just like, what are the best food rivalries in LA, right? And so people were just listing off like food rivalries, right? Just classic, I don't know, like McDonald's, Carl's Jr.'s, that's a bad example, you know what I mean, right? Just like random rivalries. And then the most liked comment is Zankou chicken versus Zankou chicken.
What?
What? And I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? I was like, I don't get it. Like, what? Yeah. And then I go through that thread and everyone's just going off about it. I'm like, what the fuck? And there's like this article. So I go to the article and it's like this beautifully written novel. It's crazy. They go in on this. And so here is that article.
Ooh, juice.
So
I'm about to get kebabs tonight. Let's go.
I love Zankou chicken.
Really? So
Shawarma, baby.
this is titled, I'm gonna have to skip through this too because I'll just go to the bullet points because it's long. It's a great read.
Feel free to make some shit up too.
This is like a Ryanimay novel. It's written really well. It's like so juicy. The title is The Zankou Chicken Murders. When the patriarch of the hugely popular fast food chain killed his mother and sister, then himself, he left behind a family wrestling with fate and each other.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
What a hook. No way.
So this all begins a mansion in the hills above Glendale.
Are they Armenian?
Yeah. Yeah, and so Zankou chicken, according to all this reporting, I've seen some other ones when I went down this rabbit hole, is started in Armenia. They were all fleeing whatever was happening in Armenia at that time. And they had a Zankou chicken there. The family moves not to Glendale yet, because Glendale's after they had found success. And when they moved to LA, they open up the first Zankou chicken, right? And it becomes like wildly popular. And this is like, I think mid 80s, late 80s.
Wow.
And then that's like the perfect timing for like a lot of that Armenian, immigration at that time. And so they start killing it and now they franchise it. But when they franchise it, the son and the mom have like a disagreement, right? Like the mom makes the sauce. Their garlic sauce, the famous garlic
Yeah,
sauce.
they're famous one.
Very good, very good. The mom makes that and it's all about the quality. But the son's like, I have a vision to franchise this, right? And so after like running that shop for however long, within the 90s, he gets the blessing. They come to this agreement where he's gonna franchise it, but he sells his ownership of the original Zankou chicken, and then his sister and his mom retain ownership of the original location, and he's gonna go. However, it wasn't like this like bad split at that time. There was an agreement where even he had his sister doing like managerial work at some of the other locations. The mom is still making sauce for the other location. So like, it was still civil, right? But on this morning, he rose from his bed, put on a white silk suit he hadn't worn in 20 years. He stuffed a 9mm handgun into his waistband and a .38 caliber revolver into his coat pocket. Walked step by step down the stairs, and his wife Rita, who had fallen in love with him when he was 12, couldn't believe this sight. For a man who was so near death, cancer everywhere, this is that son, he suddenly looked beautiful in this moment. It had been months since he ventured outside by himself, months since he had driven one of his fancy cars, and she knew that he was too weak to go anywhere, but he told her not to worry. He was feeling much better, and he told her he was going to Zankou chicken to see an old friend. However, he pulls up instead to his mom lives with his sister now, right? And apparently, according to it's normal for Armenian mom to stay with the son, but after there was a really bad falling out, she stayed with his sister. He drives to their house in his suit, and he's like really sick. He's like cancer ridden and all that. And he pulls up, shoots his sister, and shoots his mom.
Whoa. Damn. She.
And apparently, like the root of this, according to this article, and other reports, is that like once he found out he had cancer, and he was, obviously there's all these other locations. I think there's at least 4 other locations, and they like live in Glendale, like they're fallen, right? He, upon knowing that he's about to die, he told his mom and his sister, like, I'm gonna have like my sons run the franchise. And in that moment, there was like this huge, like big, just falling out, because apparently his sons, there's like kind of just controversy with all of them. Like one of them has drug issue. Another one was like facing like a manslaughter case. Just like all of them have like certain different types of like issues with all three sons. And so like there's some crazy quote in the story that just says like, right when he said that, she didn't say anything about his cancer or anything. She just said like, your sons don't cast your shadow or something like that. Damn. And then she leaves that room and they never talk again. Wow. And he's like sick, you know? And so this relationship, they never talk again, and she moves in with the sister, and this keeps on going. And basically like after, how much longer is it?
I had no idea Zankou chicken was this like.
It's like the Zankou
I
chicken
didn't even know
mafia.
it had any lore.
When you go sit down in Zankou, you're like, you know, they got it all figured out. This place is a
like
well-oiled machine.
The son has one of the sons that he was going to give it to had been charged with shooting at a prostitute and her pimp and had faced a life sentence.
That's a wild.
Life sentence.
So one of them died?
No, faced a life sentence, but the case ended in a mistrial.
What the hell?
Interesting.
I mean, maybe because he's in customer service, he got really bad quality service. And he goes, I know what good customer service is. And then the pimp was like, you fucking dissing my product? And then like the hooker was like, I gave you all that I could give. And he goes, that's bullshit.
Is that how it went down? That's how it went down, right?
Exactly, word for word.
They even spelled BOOL shit.
I'm in the service industry.
That's bullshit, man. You sucked me off harder last week. You didn't squeeze my nipples this time while you were sucking me?
And so apparently now,
Back from our commercial break.
there's all these, there's been multiple legal cases with the two sides of the family now. Because there's like the dad's side, but then there's like the sister's side of the family. And that are keeping the chain running. And now they're still going through legal cases. There's still a division. And like right now it's still being run by the two different sides. The different one location and the other franchise.
Wait, so there's the sister's family side, and then did his sons take it over?
The mom now. So now it's the mom. So like out of the guy who killed his mom and sister, the wife is taking over. But they were saying like the wife like totally never was in the shop, but like she's basically the person now since the sons aren't gonna do it.
Which Zankou do you go to?
You know what? I've never had Zankou chicken.
Shut up.
You never had Zankou chicken?
Zankou's
I always hear about it.
So good.
I always hear about it.
You have to try it now. We have to go.
There's one in Pasadena.
that's the one I go
That's
to.
right by where sometimes we walk going around that area. That's right by Afters.
I do think the one in Glendale's the best though.
Yeah.
I used to go to the one on Sawtell.
Yeah. And that's where the family lives.
And I used oh really?
Oh shit.
I used to go to the one in Sawtell like every week.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the one in Pasadena, and then I remember eating the one in Glendale. I'm like, dude, this one's extra good.
The one in Glendale is the best one, I think.
There's Burbank.
Damn,
there's
I
Glendale.
had no clue there was any type of lore behind this.
There's
place.
Hollywood.
Apparently they were offered like $30 million by Pepsi to like buy the franchise, but like it was a whole family
It was
decision.
family owned.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
It's crazy because from the outside, you always see stuff like this. Well, I knew it was family owned, and then I would always be like, oh man, their family has it together. You don't know that they're fucking killing each other and shit.
Dude, more money, more problems though. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like rich people that have like when things are like big money's involved.
Murder, suicide, double murder, suicide.
That's a crazy way to go out. That's a crazy way to go out, bro. In a white suit.
Do you worry about that? Building an empire and then your children and grandkids all fight and you're just like, it's like that stereotypical story where you're on your deathbed and everyone's just waiting for you to die so those fucking little vultures could fight over your wealth. Shit. But then I'm like, damn, dude, all the families, that's what they try to do. Like they get wealthy, but like most people talk about this like, oh, you get inheritance, you're so lucky. And it's like, that's almost like a curse. You fucking born into a family where everyone's trying to kill each other and shit because they want to have the keys to the trust, you know?
I mean, if it is hard when the heirs don't have like a self-sustaining thing, so it's like this or nothing.
You need a manuscript on how to raise them, and you need a manuscript and rules of how the wealth has to be shared and divided.
It's also when you grow up in luxury, I feel like, right? Like if the parents acquired all that wealth, it's like, how can you teach that to your kids?
Dude, if my parents were like millionaires like that, I'd be shooting prostitutes on the street too, bro.
Test me.
Bro, you know what I mean? Like, I would probably be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
No, I just think what's crazy is that the show must go on too.
Yeah.
The whole like,
Right.
well, we gotta keep fucking making this chicken and sauce. Our fucking like maestro with the sauce.
Yeah.
Who's gonna make the fucking sauce now?
And they gotta keep paying for the legal fees on both sides.
I hear stories like this, and I think about the wife's name was Rita, right? Who's now running shit.
Yeah.
You always think about when crazy shit goes down. It's like, who's the one who has something to gain from that?
Yeah.
Imagine her,
Oh, shit.
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
whispering in her dying husband's ear about,
Orchestrated it all.
you know what I'm saying?
believe they did that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has the real sauce. She's the one with the real
If your
sauce.
mom walked out on you, blah blah blah.
They gonna manage you like that?
Indian culture, mom's supposed to live with the son. What's she doing? Disgracing you like that.
But she's stupid because then now she got to work.
Yeah. Now she got to put an apron on.
It's like, why would you want to do that? Because all these issues.
You're living cushy.
And then now she has to put on a fucking Zankou paper hat every day.
Smell like garlic all the time.
Wearing them yellow shirts.
Carving the shawarma. She goes, fuck my plan. My plan sucks. My plan sucks. This bitch fucking. I used to have LV births every day. And she's out here shaving her shawarma. Now I have to shave a shawarma every day. That accent. Every day, shawarma, every day. Do you want pita sandwich? Fuck.
Keep saying that every day, Sean. Go.
Every day, falafel. Every day is a shawarma. Every day, I make the pizza.
That was good. I didn't think you guys were gonna beatbox.
Dude,
That was cool.
that's the new commercial for
Every
Zankou.
day, every day.
That's an angry person with a hairnet.
That's the new commercial.
In their yellow
right there.
shirts.
If you walk into her and say that, someone's beatboxing too.
Every day.
Every day.
What if that's the source for the new argument? They're like, Uncle, that's the jingle I want. He goes, no way, not for a Zankou chicken. Well, fuck you too.
Like one of their heirs is a JK fan, and they're like, that is what we need.
Every day.